Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I've been a little busy. Lately, and I haven't had very much time to just sit down at the desk and make some music. I have a few minutes tonight. I'm kind of in between trips, so I pulled out the MPC and I figured I would just kind of make something from scratch. I haven't done this in a little while. This is what we're doing. We have the MPC tonight. I am running the new 3.4 firmware, which means I will be using a Native Instruments plugin in here, which is pretty exciting. But other than that, we're keeping it really simple. I'm going to get my guitar, plug a MIDI controller in, and that's it. The theme of the night is we're keeping it simple. And then, yeah, hopefully next week things will calm down a little bit and we can be back to regularly scheduled programming. So, yeah, enough of that. Let me get my guitar. Let me move the camera over and let's make some music. All right, so like I said, MPC right here. I'm using kind of a track template that I always start with a synth, drum, program, guitar, and bass. And for our synth, I am using the, where is it? Analog Dreams, Native Instruments. Super, super cool that this is accessible in here now. This is not what the video is about. I'm just making music, but yeah, I'm gonna start with this. And then I've also got 110 BPM, 4-bar loop. I do have a chord progression in mind, but not too much more than that. So let's do it. Let's get going. Check this out. I have my MIDI keyboard snugly situated under my desk here, so I'm going to pull that out. And let's go back here so we can see this. We've got this R&B Heaven patch on Analog Dreams. Come on. I mean, that just sounds killer. So I'm going to start with that, and the chords that I'm playing today are D major 7, right? Yeah. No, D major 9, E minor 9, not that, D major 9, E minor 9. That's it. You guys know I'm not very good at the keys, but I'm working on it, and that's what I'm starting with tonight. Let's get this thing going, record, play, and actually let's turn time correct off. I want this to be a little bit more loose on the keys. Here we go. Nice. I got a little more dramatic than I thought I would with the pitch bend there, but I think it's okay. And then as far as what I have on here, it's just the synth. I have no plugins or anything, and that's the way I'm going to keep it for now. I kind of like it really dry like that. So let's keep going here. Let's hit drums. And so one setting I'm going to change here, if it's not already set, is I'm going to go to arrangement. Yeah, this is what I want. Auto record at loop start enabled. What that means is if I press play, I can kind of figure out a drum part while it plays, and it won't start recording until the loop starts again. So example, let's hit play from the beginning, play start, and now let's hit record. And it's not going to record till now. So here's this drum program. I have a bunch of samples that I already put in there. I don't think it's super exciting for you guys to watch me hunt for drum samples, but if it is, leave a comment and I'll start leaving that part in. And let's try it. Here we go. Kind of cool. I think that works. It could probably benefit from like a shaker or something later, but let's move on. Let's go down here to our guitar, and let me grab my guitar and let's play. All right, so got my guitar here, and like I said before, all I have on my guitar is the amp sim. I'm going straight into the MPC via a direct box from my guitar, so not using a modeler or anything. This is the preset I'm using, warm combo, and then I have a drive and output both just cranked because it's super quiet coming in. And actually, that's fine. Let's just stick with that. So yeah, warm combo, drive and output up. I was gonna put some reverb or something, but I want to do kind of like a funk guitar part on this. So D major 9, E minor 9. Hear those triplets? Do you hear that? Back at the butt. I've been really enjoying that. You can get like a kind of like the Get Lucky guitar part with the triplets in there. Learned that from Nile Rodgers. Anyways, let's record those chords on top. Here we go. Record, play, start. It's not perfect. I think I rushed a little bit towards the end there, but that's okay. I want to add another guitar part so we can copy that. We've duplicated, and I'm on another track now. And let's do a single note thing, but I'm not sure what yet. Let me mess around with it a little bit. Let's do that. All right, and then to really separate those parts a little bit, let's pan them. So I'm gonna put this left, put that right. Let's hear what that sounds like. It's pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of like an old Pharrell tune with that really plucky guitar part. I forgot to mention on my mix on the master output, I think I have yeah, the airsoft clipper on there. Drive is down to about 52%, but it's just given a little grit, kind of like that. And actually, let's do something else here. So let's see if I can remember how I did this last time. So if we go to drums, hit mix again, these are our individual pads. And this is our kick drum. So if I go, oh, it's already there. I guess I already did this when I saved the preset. So I'm sending my kick to the mother ducker, which is the insert for the sidechain. So kick is going into the mother ducker. And then what I can do, let's get out of there. Let's go to my synth here. And then let's put the mother ducker on the synth. Mother ducker. And then now what's going to happen is the kick is going to trigger the compressor for the synth and do that sidechain thing. So that's pretty dramatic. So let's turn it. That's fine. Not perfect, but you know, we'll figure it out. Okay, so here's a 4-bar loop. Let's do, oh, I haven't done bass yet. Let's do some bass. Okay, let me bust out the MIDI controller again. And what are we using here? What do we got here? No, you go away. And we're using the Mini D, and 90s bass is our preset. Let's go an octave down. All right, let's see what we can come up with here. Man, I've played this incorrectly like 12 times. It's not that crazy of a bass part. Let's see if I can get it right this time. All right, so this is my lead guitar. So let's pan this straight up the center. And then in my amp sim, let's add some soft clipping to this at like 50%. I like how that amp sounds with a little soft clipping. And then the other thing we will add here is my favorite guitar effect of all time, the auto wah. Super dry. Let's add a little reverb too, huh? How about a little spring reverb? That is more than a little. Let's bring that down. Okay, what do we got? So the auto wah isn't really reacting the way that I want. It's a little too sensitive. So let's bring the sensitivity down. Let's mute the drums, see what we come up with. Actually, yeah. This is my problem, is that whenever I load a lead tone and I want to come up with like a melody line or a lead part, I just end up jamming and I never come up with anything, which is okay, right? I mean, the whole point of this exercise was to make a little music, and I think this is sounding pretty cool. I might kind of keep working on this as time permits. I like how the mix is sitting. It's pretty simple. It's really fun with the mute groups. And actually what I might do, what I've been enjoying on MPC is, rather than building everything, I like to still build sections in the arranger, but still take advantage of the sequences. So for example, if I want to just copy this sequence, I can hit copy sequence into sequence 2. We'll name this sequence 2. Might be more helpful to name it like verse or whatever. And then I'll mute things in different sequences. So like in sequence 1, I have my drums and bass muted, and it allows me to kind of perform the song a little more organically, or at least how I'm used to performing on the MPC. And then go into sequence 2 and everything comes in, and so on and so forth. So I can kind of plan my solos and my different parts that way. Anyways, just rambling. This was fun, good for my soul to actually sit down and make some music. But I just wanted to make something fun, funky. Thank you as always for joining. I promise that I will have more for you next week. We'll check out some more pieces of gear. I've got some exciting things coming down the pipeline. Thank you for watching. As always, I hope that you get to make a lot of music this week. And I'll see you next time. Thanks, y'all.